Okay, welcome back guys. We're here with another dividend investing update for my account. So if you're new to the channel, what I do is every week or so, I drop in a few $100s more into the account and then buy some dividend stocks during the video and just talk a little bit about how my experience is going and how the account is doing. And yeah, just so you can see what it's like to build a dividend portfolio from scratch as it starts, increasing. So when we look at my account here, the value is sitting at about $7,460. I'm up about $670 almost, or just below 9%. This account has been open for around 4 months now, so that's pretty nice to see. And I've got $700 in cash in the account, but actually a few hundred of that is being held right now by Wealthsimple Trade, my broker, in order to be cleared. So I'll be spending about $400 in this video. But basically, we're looking at an estimated annual dividend income of about $330. And yeah, that works out to about $27 per month, but this is just the 331 divided by 12. And you'll notice here that I've never actually come close to reaching that, and that's because what happens sometimes is when I buy shares, it's before the ex-dividend date for the next payment. And if they're on say a quarterly cycle or something like that, then I might not see that payment for another 3 months or something, or if I just missed the dividend date, then yeah, I'll be seeing it later. So take this with a grain of salt, but you can see that December was my best month yet. And it's just nice to see that this is definitely trending upward, as it should, as I keep adding more money to the account. And over time, with my deposits and also the growth of the dividend payments themselves, everything is looking good. So when we look at sectors here, utilities is still my biggest, and I will be adding some more today because there are some good buys. But at some point, I would like to start, getting into some slightly larger holdings in other sectors as well. So when we come into the portfolio and take a look at some of the shares, what everything is doing in here, looking at what I want to buy today, there's a good opportunity right now with Northwest Company. This is a grocery store that works in northern Canada. They're down in the red, and this is the red for me, so this is below my average buy price, and that's what I like to do. It's one of the ways that I like to kind of decide whether I'm going to buy stock or not. If I can bring down my average price, then that's good, and eventually this will rebound in the future, hopefully. So Northwest Company for sure. Looking at Fortis here as well. Fortis is a solid stock. I definitely want to buy these anytime that they're in the red for me, so I'll be jumping into that as well. And then I also see Bell down here, BCE. Just barely in the red, but I want to grab that while I can. Also, they have a very solid dividend of 6%. And I don't really want more utilities, but Emera here is the most in the red for me. So I'm just going to buy one, I think, while I'm here. But I've just been looking at this as well. Some of these utility companies, Boralex, Energex, they've been doing really well. And TransAlta Renewables, if you look at this just recently, we can maybe pop into their Spark line. These guys just exploded over the last week, so that's great. I wish I had bought more earlier, but hindsight is 20/20, right? But anyways, I'm just going to hang on to these anyways. No plan on selling them. It might drop back down again, but it's just nice always to see such a big increase, especially in terms of percentage. That's wild on a single company. All right, anyways, let's jump into Wealthsimple Trade, which is the broker that I use to buy stocks. So if you're in Canada, this is a really good option for buying stocks. I think it's the simplest one, and Wealthsimple Trade has no trading fees. So what I like to do in these videos with this account is I often buy one stock at a time, or 1 or 2 stocks or something like that. And that really works for me because let's say the trading fee was $5 or $10 like some other platforms. If I buy a $50 stock and pay $10 just to get it, I lose 10% immediately, and that's just on the buy, not even the sell. So for my style, I like to kind of try to keep things diverse and buy specific stocks in small volumes when it makes sense for me. And for that reason, I really like Wealthsimple Trade. So if you're interested in giving it a shot, there is a link in the description that you can click. And if you just put $100 into the account, then Wealthsimple will credit you an extra $10 just for joining. So that's an immediate 10% return on your investment, which is, probably the easiest way to get 10% just like that. So yeah, definitely try them. But otherwise, let's go ahead and pick some of our companies. So I already had Northwest Company typed in here. What I want to do today is I want to buy 4 for just over $100, about $130 at a market buy. I'm using a market buy because it's already below my average buy price, and I don't expect it to wildly shoot past in the next few moments while it's clearing. And so as long as I'm buying below my average buy price or pretty close to it, then I'm okay with that. I also wanted to get Fortis, so let's drop in here. Fortis is FTS on the TSX. I want to go ahead and buy, let's take 2 of these at a market buy. Yep, that'll be good. Okay, and then also I wanted to pick up Bell, which is BCE on the TSX. For these guys, I just want to grab 2, again with a market buy. This will be fine. Not too worried about this like I've described before. When I used to use like other platforms with a $10 trading fee, I was always trying to buy like in multiples of $1,000 to get my trading commission, below 1%, and then I would use a limit buy to try to squeeze out back some of that percent based on the cost of around that time, and that's just a huge mess. I don't like buying that volume of stock anyways. I prefer just to buy 1 or 2 here and there. So yeah, that's what I like about Wealthsimple Trade. And here we are with Amera. Getting a little off topic here. I think I have enough left to buy 1. Yeah, I have 67 left to trade. They're 52 right now, so I'm going to go ahead with a market buy and buy that while it's in the red for me. Okay, cool. So that's all good. Let's jump back into the Google Sheet and drop these into the Transactions tab. So what I do here is I just drop in all of the names and just double check the prices that I actually paid with a market buy, because they change a little bit based on what it displayed to you. But I just find those in the Notifications tab from Wealthsimple Trade. And once all of that's in, then I just jump back into the Summary tab and just take a look to make sure that everything still checks out. If you were watching earlier, the estimated dividend income was about $331, and now it's jumped up to $350. So it's jumped up about $19 just based on the trades that I made today. And that's awesome. That's going to be $19 more that I'll just earn every year as long as I hold these stocks. And it will probably increase as well as these companies over time increase their dividend payouts. So yeah, guys, that's all for this video. If you did like it, make sure you just hit the thumbs up button on the video. Helps me. And also, if you want to see more of these videos, make sure to also hit subscribe, hit that little bell, and then I'll be back in a couple days with another update for you.